Alrighty, folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. And it's time for the Brickyard 400 because we actually believe in keeping the Brickyard on the schedule, but that's besides the point. So, on to the Brickyard 400 miles at a prestigious track. Upcoming schedule, we got the Sirius Watkins Glen race and the Michigan 400. And in the Sharpie 500 will cap off the summer stretch of the Winston Cup circuit. So, let's take a closer look at the point standings. Tony Stewart, a bridesmaid at Pocono. We got the W, but we only gained 10 points. We got 6 wins this year, so we're doing pretty good there in that regard. 81 Cup wins overall. We're gaining on Jeff Gordon with 90. Check this out. Earnhardt with 53 wins. That's a lot. 68 for Tony Stewart. So it's pretty cool how the young cats of the 2000s and whatnot really stacking up them wins. But anyways, with the alternate paint scheme, let's get some stuff done in the garage real quick. Yeah, we definitely get our extra speedway car fixed up. We got to get that fixed up. There's a lot of 1.5 miles. Kansas, Atlanta, Charlotte, Homestead. I mean, we still got a lot of tracks that thing's going to have to run at. So we want to make sure we have 2 in the arsenal in case we blow up. That's why you got to keep that secondary car so you can kind of mix and match. But anyways, run the alternate paint scheme. We've won the Brickyard 400 before, so we saved our good piece for this. 82 power engine. Oh boy, it's going to be a good one. Let's see. We get more downforce and better drafting. That's our short track piece, so we can't use that. Anyways, car rating of 82. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified on the pole for the Brickyard 400. Let's go trackside.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. NASCAR Winston Cup racing from the Brickyard. It doesn't get much better than this, Barney.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a deep history this place has. I still get chills walking into this place. Speaking of history, there'll be a lot of drivers fighting to get into victory lane for a chance to kiss the bricks after this one is all over today.
The McDonald's car, who's currently in the top 10 in points, will try to reach that next step, the top 5.
You know, all these guys are very happy with their top 10 season so far. Hopefully they can mount a charge that will pick them up some more points on the leaders.
Kevin Harvick is clinging to a top 10 points position coming into this race.
I had a chance to talk to him this morning, and he's looking forward to this race. He feels they have a very strong car that can pick up some more points this week. We'll keep an eye on him.
How about the consistency shown by Joe Moore?
Well, points. Wins are great when they come, but top 10 finishes week after week are what build your points. Heck, you can win the championship on top 10s alone if you're consistent.
Alrighty, folks, here we go for the Brickyard 400. Here we go, green at the Brickyard. Not sure if it's lagging right now, so if it does, I apologize for the video quality. Sometimes capture cards like to Mickey Mouse around, but it's a 16-lap race. Let's see how this one shakes out. So it's so cool about this back straightaway, just like the Indy cars. You get just a uber amount of speed down this back straightaway. 215 miles per hour. Oh my gosh, contact with Newman. Sorry, bud. But you get so much speed down the back straightaway. It's just insane, the sensation of speed. And Bobby Labonte, the 2011 Daytona 500 champion of this playthrough, will not lead at lap 1 by 5/1000ths of a second. Oh my gosh, and we almost crashed there. That's always great. So Bobby Labonte appears to have a pretty good race car thus far in this Brickyard 400. This is going to be interesting, guys. Let's see how this one plays out. Also, another little fun fact, a Larry McNugget, if you will. If you look at the paint schemes for Bobby Labonte, no, sorry, bud. I don't even know what I did there, guys. I oofed. if you look at the paint schemes for Bobby Labonte in this game, his 2001 paint scheme is significantly brighter than his 2003 paint scheme. Now, I don't know if they changed the colors of the green throughout those years, or it's just the way they act. Maybe they rendered it, you know. From my knowledge, the green on Bobby Labonte's car picks up differently on camera, right? It's one of those greens that, like, if you take a photo of it, it might appear a brighter green. It might be brighter in a day race than a night race, because it's kind of a fluorescent, I think. But nonetheless, it's interesting how his 01 paint scheme is, like, super bright. Like the 2020 Interstate Batteries car for Kyle Busch. But his primary for 03 is a lot more like a British green, if you will. So it's kind of interesting. Nonetheless, we're out front at the Brickyard 400, lap 3 out of 16. Just trying to hold on to this thing. Don't want to crash out. We already got a little bit of right rear damage, but fortunately I think it's only a scratch. I don't think it's actual damage by any means. Trying to take care of the car, man. Oh, Nelly. Lap 4 out of 16. And just like Pocono, when you pit at this track, it is 100% going to be indicative of who wins this race. 100%. Every single time you go to Pocono, or not Richmond, Indianapolis, when you pit is going to decide who wins this race. If you pit early, yeah, you'll gain some time, but you're going to lose a crap load on track position at the end because your tires are so old. But if you pit late... Oh, big hit in the wall. That's not good. But if you pit late, you lose so much track position. And then you might not only have no more than 3 laps to run them down. And if they have 3 seconds, good luck. So that's the battle. Is when is the right time to pit? It's such a struggle because I've seen the AI win this race by pitting early and pitting late, pitting down the middle. It doesn't matter. It's just sometimes you're the ball and some days you're the bat. It just sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. It's like you throw it up in the air and wherever it lands, that's where the coin will land. Oh my gosh, our turn 4 exit is miserable. That's that right side damage. The car just gets super tight in corner exit. We already got cars on pit road here. I don't like pitting this early. I really don't. But you never know. It might be the right way. It might be the winning strategy. All I can say, though, is we're going to probably have to repair this damage on pit road, though. I mean, I just don't think we can race competitively. And I'm talking like diving in the corner, pushing the car to the limit, trying to win this race with that right side damage. I'm going to try to push it here and see if we can find a different racing throttle trace. But, I mean, it's just... Maybe we can limp it on. I don't know, man. I don't like that right side causing the car to be that tight in that corner. Because if you hit the wall there and you're racing around other cars, that's concrete pretty much. You're going to... Oh, yep. Once again, you're just going to hit that wall and you're going to pop right back into the left lane. And that's how a DNF starts. We got to find a way to just get better at that. And I don't think making the car looser is going to help. I could be mistaken. That might be something we want to try. Maybe loosen it up a little bit. I don't know. Tell you the truth, this car feels stupid loose. Or stupid tight, rather. Got Jim McMurray. He's on fresher tires, but we should be able to use a little bit of draft. Oh my goodness. That arrow push you get from the draft, bro, it just sucks you into the wall, man. Lap 8 out of 16. When do you pit? When is the right time? When is the glorious time to pit? I have no idea. If we cannot stay out of the wall, the car is getting tighter and tighter per the lap because of the tire wear. I'm heavily thinking of loosening the car up a little bit and not repairing the damage. Because when you're in the air in this game, you have the arrow push. It makes your car tighter. So you You have aerodynamics that you're getting from the car ahead of you, and it makes your car tight, so thus it pushes you to the outside, thus making the car tighter. Do we pit now? I don't think so. I'd like to get at least one more lap, maybe two, out of these tires. Because I know some of the AIs are going to pit really late here. We got the most bonus points, so that's always great. You know what? I think I'm going to try a gamble here. We're going to pit this time. Because I feel like we're giving up so much lap time. I think we're going to try to get on the front side of the strategy and see if we can make it work. I'm afraid we're going to make this car even worse if we keep running and we keep hitting the fence like this. So I think repairing the damage is going to take way too long because we've smacked it like 4 times. So I think the better approach would be to just make the car looser. Oh, perfect entry. Thank you, Lord. Dang, do we really go? No. Let's do the PSI adjustment. That will change the handling ratio. Two turns of wedge of the car would be way too much. I mean, that I would not recommend doing 2 negative turns of wedge in the car because that would be really too loose. Because it's a half turn, you know? It's not like a quarter turn or a tenth of a turn. It's a full half turn. That's going to be way too loose. Come on, guys. Get a good pit stop here, guys. Come on. I'll take it. 15.8, I'll take it. Thank you, Lord. And we also stalled Harvick just a fraction. Alright, so we got on pit road. We got our 4 fresh Goodyears. Got to get on this access road with a very loose race car. Uh-oh. Blend. Got Michael Waltrip. He's going to get held up alongside Andy Armstrong in the 21 car. Now, this is where the gamesmanship. Everybody's made their bed. They're pretty much having to lay it at this point. How will everything shake out? Who knows? So with the air pressure adjustment we made, that's going to give us better acceleration, but it's also going to change the handling characteristics of the car as well. It's going to also change tire wear, which, truth be told, I'm not worried about tire wear. I just want a car that I can push in the closing laps of this event and not have to worry about slapping the fence. Because if I get right behind a car with 2 laps to go, I'm going to need to be able to get that draft to get momentum. When you get the draft, your car gets tighter because you're going faster. You push. So, trying to, battle that. The rest of the cats are coming on pit road to get their service here. Does anyone dare take just enough fuel to get to the finish? Does anyone dare take 2 tires and try to get out with only 8 seconds on pit road? Who knows? You might be able to do it. I mean, if you really think about it, they're pitting on lap 12. Or coming to lap 12. They got on pit road at lap 11. Clearly, we ran, 9 laps on a tank of fuel. So if hypothetically you only need 4 laps of fuel, maybe 5, hypothetically you could put just 1 can of gas in the car. Oh, dang it. Back of the wall again. You could only put, that amount of fuel in the car, put 2 tires on it, and set sail. And you might be able to outfox the competition. Now, where you're going to give up is your tire wear. But if you only have an 8-second pit stop and everyone else has a 16-second pit stop, maybe you get lucky, maybe they all pit at once and they all get boxed in on pit road and they slow each other up. And that 16-second pit stop quickly turns into a 17 or 18-second one. You might be able to find yourself with a 7-second lead, all things done. Would that be enough to hold everyone else off, is the million-dollar question. Right now, Kevin Harvick is sitting pretty. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him. I feel like speed-wise, yes. Handling-wise, I'm not confident in it. Our tires are just getting progressively worse each corner we go. And that right side is scuffed up pretty badly. Every time we, kind of brush the wall, it's just a sign of we can't push the car like I'm needing to. I can't push the car like I want to. And that's how you win at Indianapolis. You have to push the car, especially right here at turn 4. I want to push that car so much more, but I can't. I have to lift. So that hurts the entire gigantic front straightaway worth of speed. I mean, we're gaining on them, but can the tires last? As we're all over the racetrack. Lap 14 out of 16 here. A caution should end the race. With how big the racetrack is, I imagine it probably, yeah, we would get back at lap 15. It just wouldn't be enough time, I don't think, to get it back going. But we're gonna have one good shot probably at Harvick, and I don't know if we're gonna get that or not. I mean, the car is so loose, guys. I don't know if we're about to catch him, man. I remember one time we were chasing Tony Stewart in this exact situation. We pushed the car, coming off turn two, slapped the fence, and I believe it was a DNF. Or a caution at end the race. Right here. We pushed the car too much, we hit that wall, and it bopped it, spun it around, and it was a soul crusher, because I wanted to win that Brickyard so badly. Now we're in the drafting stage. Really what I want to do here is I want to set them up for the perfect pass. I don't want to just dive bomb it. I want to set Harvick up with a high percentage shot, and I'm thinking the back straightaway on the final lap. Or the front stretch here. Depends how this corner goes. If I can pass him here, I'll take it. Get away from him. There we go, there we go, there we go. Leader at the Brickyard. Final lap at Indianapolis. Kevin Harvick. Will he be able to get around me? I don't know. I'm going to take it really conservative in these corners, man. If I give up a little, so be it. I'm fast on the straightaways. I don't need a push. Harvick's going to adjust his speed to my speed because he's behind me naturally. So as long as we do not screw up, we should be able to win this, guys. I'm going to take a very conservative turn. Slow it down a lot more than I need to. Do not push the car here. There we go. Smooth, steady. A little bit of a run. Blocked him. And that's all she wrote. The 2012 Brickyard 400 is going to Buffet Racing South. And a huge win, guys. Took it from Kevin Harvick. Took it from Stewart. And we pitted at the same time as Harvick. So we had equal tires. Clearly he had a, I wouldn't say he had a better race car, but with the damage we had, he might have. And we just found a way to endure. I shouldn't be doing the burnout on the bricks. I just realized that. So they're going to boo me like Kyle Busch. I want to do the burnout near the bricks, though. But I don't want to do them. Oh, dang it. I'm sorry, guys. Let's do something for these fans over here. I love the front straightaway. It's just so cool. Having fans on both sides of the racetrack. Like, that is so freaking cool, man. That is so freaking cool. Could you imagine if they had a NASCAR game and you could choose how you want to, like, celebrate? Like, if you want to, like, have you and your crew climbing the fence, and, like, it would show a cut scene with your driver and, you know, your team suits and all the sponsors on and stuff. Or, you know, if you had, like, they interview you and you can have, like, it's kind of like the NBA games where you have, like, 3 different choices or something, you could say. They should have that in a NASCAR game. So you could be, like, you could be really humble in your interview, and or you could be a jerk, or you could neglect your sponsors, or you could, you know, promote your sponsor. Like, they totally should have that ability to, like, you could be a heel or a villain, so to speak, or you could be a face or a hero, but not just when you're on track stuff, but what you do off the track. I think that would be so freaking cool. Like, you want to get people anticipating a pre-order for a NASCAR game, add those features in it, market it good on social media. I guarantee you they will go bonkers for a game like that. There are so many NASCAR purists that would love to see features like that. What a great finish. What a great finish. We had to take it from Harvick. If we would have choked on the last lap, just any hit in the wall, Harvick would have been there. Harvick would have been there, and he would have won the Brickyard 400. So, I mean, we had to be absolutely perfect. Sorry for the camera angles. There we go. I want to get at least a good thumbnail for the video. And there we go. That is a W. Brickyard 400 paint scheme, alternate. So it's cool. We got a win with the alternate car. We got wins in the primary car. 7th win of the year. I think career win 82. I think it's career win 82 in the 82 car at the 2012 Brickyard. That is pretty darn cool. Hey, man, these crown jewel races, man, I want to win. And you know what I love about this playthrough, guys, and not that this playthrough is better than anyone, not at all. Not better than anyone else's playthrough. You know me, I'm humble. But what I love so much about this playthrough is it's different than everyone else's. I love that trophy, that's so cool. Is that a lot of people, they just play this game, they get the maximum amount of equipment, they want to win a championship, and then they retire. This is not that type of playthrough. This is a playthrough about an entire career in this game. That's what this playthrough is about. And when you immerse yourself in this gameplay, and it's just, I just love it so much. What a awesome playthrough this has been, guys. So thankful for all those who've tuned in. There's a few of y'all that have been watching since the start, and I tell you what, I love y'all for it. And all the new cats on board of the boat, thank you as well. Another maximum points day opportunity. Think about that. Max points at New Hampshire. Max, or not max points, but most laps led. Most laps led at Pocono. Most laps led at Indianapolis. I'm telling you guys, that's the type of finishes we need to have a championship run. So you look at through the top 10 here. Johnson gets ninth. Johnny Benson and Jerry Nadeau, great finishes for the Pontiac gang. Burton, he didn't get his top 10, so that's unfortunate. 57 car, who we still owe him one. 15th there. Look through the running order. There is so many like mid-pack cars that have not like immersed themselves or merged themselves away from the mid-pack standards. Like you think about all the drivers that are like new in the game that have replaced them, like, you know, Mike Bliss, Hicks, Dixon, Gordon, Hornaday, Scott Wimmer, David Green, X, Y, and Z. All these drivers that have replaced other drivers. None of them have stood out yet. Really, they're all kind of in one gigantic bubble, and I'm just waiting for that one guy to kind of just immerse themselves or emerge themselves from the field. Easy for me to say, and be a race-winning type of car. And it might just be that 57 guy because he's usually the most consistent out of all of them. Ironically enough. Anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. On to the next race, which I think is Watkins Glen, I think. I could be mistaken on that one, fellas. Or Michigan. One or the other. Anyways, fellas, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one. If you'd like to support the channel, check out that promo code down below. Use code Diecastbuffet at checkout at Circle B Diecast for any orders $30 or more. You'll save on shipping. That's all for now. Love y'all. Have a great one. God bless. Somehow he won the Brickyard. I'll take it. Diecastbuffet. Signing off.